welcome to March. We are about 2 weeks away from warmer weather, and I cannot wait. Spring and fall are like my favorite seasons just because here in Louisiana, the summer is so miserable. You can't even go outside, from certain hours of the day. So, can't wait for warmer weather. So each month I'm going to be putting out information about what's going on in our local real estate market, events that are happening throughout the month, new development, and some home maintenance tips and tricks, just to help you keep things functioning properly at your home. Nobody likes to be hit with an unexpected home repair bill. So, it's like when you go around the Monopoly board and you draw the card and it's like maintenance fees on all your properties. Yeah, no. So, let's get into it. The first thing that I really want to talk about is what's going on in our local real estate market. And I need you to understand that when I talk about it, I'm talking about the previous month, right? I'm looking at data from February, and then I'm also looking from February 2023 to now, kind of compare and contrast where we were. So in February of 2023, our local MLS had 229 active listings on the market. Currently, we have 308, so that's about a 34% increase. So what that tells me is sellers have finally come to terms with the fact that rates are not going to go back down to the 2s, the 3s, 4s, and that they're realizing, our home and what we're currently doing is not working, and we need to go ahead and make changes. A lot of sellers have a significant amount of equity in their home. A lot of people don't have a mortgage. I think there was a statistic that I saw that was like 50% of Americans don't have a mortgage on their home, which good for them, but the ones who, still have a mortgage payment, those of us that bought 3 years ago, we've got a pretty good amount of equity built up in our homes. So, sellers are putting their homes on the market, which, as a buyer, that's a great thing for you, right? Because you're looking to buy. And if you are anything like me, you want to make sure that what you're picking is the one that you really want, and I think that's showing in our data, especially when it comes to days on market for sellers. We're looking at about 105 days on market for sellers. And I mean, obviously, different price points are going to sit longer, different home conditions are going to sit longer, all of those play a factor in that. But, our hot price points of 150 to, just under 300,000, those seem to be turning over quicker. Sellers expect 105 days on the market. Sellers also expect buyers to be a little more pickier. They've got more options, so they want to look at their options and really make a good decision. So, with that being said, we've got 105 days on market, right? So when you look at overall, we have about 5 months supply. We had about 5 months supply last year in November. We really saw a lot of activity. We really saw a lot of sellers making the jump. People want to move before the holidays too. They, it's like that sweet spot. People want to move in the summertime because they want to switch while their kids aren't in school. Or, if you're a military family like myself, we've got certain seasons that we PCS. So, towards the end of the year, we saw a busy season, and we saw the supply in our housing go up pretty significantly. We were at like 3 months supply this time February last year, so it's really gone up. Even experts are saying that we have about 15.6% more homes on the market now nationwide. So the stats kind of match out to that. So if you are a buyer and you're waiting for rates to go down, just know that economists are saying that they're predicting for rates to go down towards the second half of the year. Low 6s, high 5s. We'll see how that ends out. We kind of had a little bit of an uptick towards the end of February. We're right at 7, just under 7 a little bit. But they're also predicting that home prices are going to increase by 2.6%. So yeah, your rates may go down, but your home prices are going to go back up, which still affects the affordability index of it all. So, you know, keep that in mind. You know, if rates are going to go down towards the second half of the year, you know, buyer activity is going to pick up. So it's kind of like right now we've got a sweet spot for buyers to get the house that they want, negotiate on price a little, and take that 6.5-7% interest rate, you know, pay that for a while, and then when rates come down, refinance. If you wait towards the second half of the year when the activity picks up, you're going to have to come in, you know, with a very strong offer. You may be competing against other people. You know, it's going to get competitive. So, you know, definitely take a look at your situation and figure out when is the best time for you. Definitely, you know, strategize those things. It's important. You can't just wing it, right? Don't rely on luck to help you buy or sell your home in the month of March. Hey, there we go. Also, I want to just go ahead and let you know that for Beauregard Parish, the median sales price, and let me put a pin in that for a second, because the reason why I like to use the median sales price over the average is because average takes, you know, all of it, top to bottom. And I feel like those, you know, high priced value homes and those really low price value homes kind of skew the numbers a little. So I use the median, and I feel like it's a better across the board number. So for Beauregard Parish, median sales price is $225,000. For Vernon Parish, we're looking at $190,000. So, you know, Beauregard Parish, it's a little more expensive than Leesville, or I'm sorry, Vernon Parish. It's also in Leesville, but you know what I'm saying. Moving on, we are going to talk about some things that are happening this month. I see all the time on social media, people asking, you know, hey, what's going on? So I figured if I could just compile a list of everything and put it out there, you know, you guys could pick and choose what you wanted to go to. So this Saturday, today, March 2nd, at the Beauregard Parish Fairgrounds, there is a gun show. It is going to be from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. So if you like guns, you're looking to buy a new one, that might be the place for you. Go check them out. Also today, DeRidder Dog Training Studio is holding a fundraiser event for all blacklisted rescue animals. They're going to have different services there that you can, you know, sign your dog up for, have them get their teeth brushed, bathe them, trim their nails, whatever. There's going to be vendors, a bake sale. All proceeds are going to go to the blacklisted rescue animals. So definitely go down there and support them. Support the doggies. They all deserve love too. March 8th, 9th, and 10th at the Vernon Parish Arena, there is the circus going on. I know my kid came home with those little free kid tickets. So take him to go see that. It's free if you have the tickets, right? The Kingdom Center in Leesville is having their grand opening on March 15th at 4:30. There's going to be food, and they're going to go over the services that they provide and the things that they do for our youth and our community. So definitely go check that place out. The building looks really cool. I've seen some pictures of the inside. It looks like it's going to be a cool place for our youth to hang out, and I love that for them. This event is actually probably my favorite because our local Realtor Association is holding a Easter egg hunt / movie night on March 30th at the Beauregard Parish Fairgrounds. This is going to be a glow in the dark Easter egg hunt. You do have to register your kid by 5:30, but there's different age brackets, so it's not like your kid is going to be, you know, your 4-year-old is going to be trick-or-treating with an 8-year-old. But they're going to, you know, do the Easter egg hunt. There's going to be food, and then afterwards there is going to be a movie. I forget what the movie is. I'll have to follow up on that, but it's going to be a lot of fun. So definitely sign your kids up for that. Come see us. I think it's just going to be a great time. Okay, moving on to new development. There's 2 new development things that I kind of want to highlight for this month. The first one is All Hours Fitness. You know, we have a location here in DeRidder, and if you're in Leesville and you know, drive all the way down here, you're probably sick of it. Well, All Hours Fitness is opening up a new building in Leesville. It is going to be on the corner of 3rd Street and East Singleton Street. It's going to be cool to watch that thing, get built from the ground up. Hopefully they'll have that done soon. I didn't get an answer, or I don't have any information on when it will be complete, but I'll follow up on that as well, let you guys know. There is also a new subdivision that is just started. It is north of Fort Johnson, just a little bit. It is called Parkway Subdivision. It's right there off of University Parkway, close to the VA clinic up there and the college. I made a little reel and posted it on social media, so go check that out. It'll give you all the details on that subdivision. It's going to be a really pretty subdivision. Those houses are going to be beautiful. Last but not least, we are going to talk about a couple home maintenance tips and tricks. These are things that I did during the month of February to prep my home for the summer months. If you are local here in Louisiana and you have Beauregard Electric, you got to notice like I did. They said, hey, we're raising our prices. So my husband and I were like, we really need to do something because our unit sits in the sun from the time it comes up to the time it goes down. So last year we had to replace our unit, and I just felt like it could have lived a little longer had it have not been, in direct heat all those months. So we built a shelter box for the outside of the unit. It shades it, it protects it from the weather, and hopefully it will help prevent it from having to work so hard to keep our house cool. I'll post a link for the Instagram reel where you can go check that out. It took us a weekend. We already had all of the tools and everything, so materials cost us about $200. And honestly, it was $200 well spent. The next thing that I did was I went around and noticed that there were some gaps in our windows on the outside of our home. And I just felt like, cold air and hot air could come in and out. And so I wanted to prevent that. So I went down to Lowe's, I bought whatever color caulk I thought would look good, and I sealed up the outside of the windows. I think I bought like 4 things of caulk, and it was like $25. Very low cost. It is a little time consuming. It did take me all day, literally all day to do it, but I got it done before the summer months, so I wasn't dying in the heat. So get on that now if you want to do that, so you're not struggling come June when you decide to do it. Last but not least, set an alarm right now on your phones for the first of every month to change your air filters. We buy a multi-pack on Amazon. I think it comes 6 in a box for like $50. We keep it in our closet, and every month when the alarm goes off on the 1st, we swap out our air filters. Very quick, less than 5 minutes. So do that to help your unit keep running properly and help, keep the air that you breathe in clean. So that is it for this month. I look forward to seeing you guys all next month. Until then, bye.